to another South Central Regional Library video. My name is Cynthia, and I will be showing you how to make your own temperature converter. Today, we will be creating a program that can change temperatures between Celsius and Fahrenheit. I will be showing you how to do this using Java, which is one of many programming languages. All programming languages work differently and are used for different things, similar to how spoken languages work, like English. I will be using an online compiler. The compiler makes it so that the code is actually usable and does stuff. The link for this online compiler will be in the description of this video. The automated code with this compiler is a Hello World program, which is what programmers use to make sure the compiler works. Delete this line, so we're left with the skeleton code we need to make our program. These lines just make sure that your code runs properly. First, we need to import a scanner so that the computer can read what we type into the console. So above the line that says public class main, type in import java, period, util, period, scanner. Make sure there is a capital S and a semicolon at the end of the line. Next, we will need to make an instance of this scanner. This allows us to use the information we type into the console. Below the line, public static void main ... write scanner input equals new scanner, and in brackets system.in. Don't forget the semicolon. Now we need to ask whether to convert from Celsius to Fahrenheit or Fahrenheit to Celsius. Type system.out.println, and in brackets and quotation marks, press 1 to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. And then on the next line, system.out.println, in bracket, press 2 to convert Fahrenheit to Celsius. This will allow the program to do the exact conversion the user wants. Then we need to save this value in the program. To do this, type int choice equals input dot next capital I int, and then brackets and a semicolon at the end. The variable type int stands for integer, which stores any whole number in the variable choice, which is like a bag to hold information. Then we need to ask for the temperature wanting to be converted. Type system.out.println, in brackets and quotation marks, enter the temperature to be converted. To save the value the user enters, type double temp equals input dot next capital D double brackets and a semicolon at the end. A double is similar to an int, but a double can store decimal places too. We need a variable to store the new temperature after the conversion that we complete later. Type double new temp with capital T equals 0.0, and don't forget the semicolon. Now we need to do different conversions depending on what conversion the user chose. To do this, we will use an if statement. Type if in normal brackets, and then a set of curly brackets. Then fill in the normal brackets with choice equals 1, and make sure to have 2 equal signs or else it won't work. Now, any code that we write inside these curly brackets will only run if the user entered 1 as an answer to the first question. To actually convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, we need to use an equation. This equation, to be exact, we will fill in the F and C with our own variables. So we end up with new temp equals, in brackets, temp times 9 divided by 5. The multiplication sign is an asterisk. And then after those brackets, do plus 32. And don't forget the semicolon again. Then we have to continue the if statement. Right beside this curly bracket, write else if, normal brackets, and then curly brackets. Inside the normal brackets, type choice equals 2. The next chunk of code we write will only be completed if the user chose this answer to the first question. To convert Fahrenheit to Celsius, we need to use a different equation. After filling in our own variables, we end up with new temp equals, in brackets, temp subtract 32. After those brackets, a multiplication sign or an asterisk, and then 5 divided by 9. The last step is to write to the console what the converted temperature is. To do this, type system.out.println in brackets and quotation marks your new temperature is, and then finish the quotation marks plus new temp so that it will print out the new temperature that was just converted. And you've created your very own temperature converter.